Jim Molan, Corey Bernardi are here as well. Jim, thank you for joining us out of Canberra. Corey out of Adelaide. Corey, back to where I started the show. Victoria Police were given the task of telling us the truth today. The hope was that people wouldn't notice. Thankfully, we did. The claim was that the reason why people had to be locked down was pretty clear. The reality, not as presented.
Yeah, well, this is the problem, Paul, and good on you for picking up on this today, because honestly, I think the Australian people are sick of not being told the truth. There is something else about this coronavirus and this grab for power by premiers in the main. It's been used by federal politicians, mainly the opposition, as an excuse for ambit claims to create the Socialist Republic of Australia. We are on a hiding to nothing. We are not going to get rid of this virus. We've got to deal with it. We've got to level with it. And you made the point about the flu. You know, 100 or 300 odd thousand people have died of influenza around the world this year. 600 or so have died from suicide, 600,000 that is. More than that from malaria, about 1 million or so from AIDS. And we don't shut down the whole world because of those things. They're all preventable, by the way. But we don't shut down the world, and somehow we've lost our minds with this coronavirus.
Well, I mean, also, Jim, what about this rubbish that I saw on the fringes of the fringes of the fringe, right? And it either works with the uber-libertarian or the anti-vaxxer in Byron Bay, OK? The Prime Minister is not coming to anyone's house, strapping you down and giving you the damn jab. Instead, 25 million people will be able to access the vaccine. They'll be able to do so for free. And, of course, Australia will not be the colonial experimentational area for this to happen. It's gone through its human trials. If it makes through all of those, Australia's going to be first in line. This is called preparedness, isn't it?
That's exactly what it's called, and it was a good preemptive move. We anticipate next year there'll be many, many countries, 200 nations will be trying to get their hands on it. And the Prime Minister did confuse things a little bit. I think he confused us all between mandatory and compulsory. It's a very subtle difference, and I'll get Corey, because Corey's very, very smart. I'll get Corey to explain the difference to me later.
I'll make it clear to everyone, OK? They're not going to strap you down and force you to take the damn vaccine, all right?
And I think that's what the PM, exactly what the PM meant. But I think what he did say was that, what was his phrase that he used? No jab, no play. When he was Social Services Minister, this was his policy, and I think that's what he meant by making it mandatory. But what he is going to do, he's taking preemptive steps to prepare us so that we can get a very, very early access to a vaccine, and that's what we should thank him for and be appreciative of.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, Corey, jump in.
Paul, can I just push back here just a little bit, right? I mean, I think there are legitimate concerns about this vaccine. Good on the PM for securing some potential supplies.
You don't have to take it.
The earliest vaccine that's gone through testing, I think, was for mumps or something, and it took 4 years. I mean, I don't think we should be forcing this on people. I think maybe people should be able to make a conscientious choice about whether they want to take it or not.
Sure, but again, I couldn't be better informed about it, which is it's not compulsory, all right? The idea about will you be able to do certain things if you have or haven't, I don't know where that line's going to be, right? But pretty obviously, if this is one of the paths that are out of the hole, then I don't believe we're about to sort of be jabbed with something that's going to create mind control and all the rest of it. Not that you're inferring that, Corey.
Can I just